I mean, here's an example. I walk out there during the break and I said, search engine the term bone cancer fluoride or fluoride bone cancer. WebMD, Fox News, London Guardian, Associated Press, hundreds of studies. They knew back in the 30s. And the Soviets, there's Fox News, there's London Guardian. Articles on screen for prisonplanet.tv viewers. Anyone can go search this. And this is the type of information that I'm aware of. And I have to sit here and walk up to a group of cops and tell them that they're drinking poison, and I'm the kook, I'm the weirdo, I'm the strange one that I'm warning people, when I know the Soviets by the 30s were putting it in labor camp slaves' water. Alexander Solzhenitsyn has talked about this. I know Pulitzer Prize-winning author wrote a book. They worked in the Nuremberg trials as a prosecutor and saw it in the Nazi documents. And I.G. Farben, that's based in the U.S. and Germany, helped them do it. I mean, I know for a fact they're putting fluoride in the water to reduce your fertility, to reduce your testosterone, to attack all your organs, and to shut down your thyroid. And look at thyroid disorders. They're off the charts. It causes massive lowered levels of sperm count. It makes high levels of the sperm be deformed and not have fully formed tails, so they can't swim. And, you know, I've got literally dozens and dozens of government textbooks financed by taxpayers, like this one written by the White House science czar, John P. Holder. And this book costs us over $100, 1,100 pages, all about how to put stuff in the water to sterilize your butt. I mean, you're living in a scientific dictatorship, and I'm the kook. But you could find out that I'm not lying to you about fluoride and bone cancer in 10 seconds. Some studies show it quadruples in boys. Other studies that if it's 1 part per million, it doubles. I mean, I'm going to send this off to have it tested. It's going to cost us a lot of money, but I'm going to send it to a lab. And I'm going to have a bunch of different brands of baby water. This is what they give people, and every major water brand has it. And this is what they tell mothers to mix with their baby formula or to mix with baby cereal with fluoride, not sterile, use as directed by a physician, or labeling directions for use on infant formula. Purified water. This is HEB brand. And HEB isn't involved in the eugenics operation. They're just told this is what you do. Really, 6 years ago, the American Dental Association said children under 6 should not drink fluoridated water or brush their teeth with it because it causes dental fluorosis and weakening of the teeth. My dad's a dentist, folks. I know this, okay? You could find out in 30 seconds by searching. American Dental Association says children under the age of 6 should not ingest fluoride. Well, that's calcium fluoride that you do need some of for your teeth. This is sodium fluoride, what they put in your water. And ladies and gentlemen, I drank some of this week. I took a drink of this, and you know, after you've been drinking real purified water, it's totally different than drinking tap water. I look at this water. It's got, I mean, it literally's got stuff floating around in it. And here's Ozarka brand, spring fluoride for children. Let's show prisonplanet.tv viewers that. Spring water with added fluoride. Yum, yum. How good. A little smiley face. And my son said he went to camp, and he said almost all the kids were sitting there drinking. And he came home and he said, Dad, I saw bottles that had a smiley face saying spring water with added fluoride, and that the teacher told him he was basically a kook at camp because he didn't have it in his lunchbox. My little 7-year-old son, smarter and more informed about what's going on in the world than full-grown adults. But, I mean, who would believe that we're told to put this in our water when it is a sterilant and causes brain damage on record? But, see, people can't deal with a horror that incredible. And that's just one of them. All the studies show every major GMO crop sterilizes in the first generation around half of the animals that are fed it. Guinea pigs, rats, mice, you name it, monkeys. By the third generation, in all these major studies, you end up with almost complete, almost 98, 99% sterilization, deformities, 5 times the morbidity, meaning animals live 1/5 as long. I mean, this is in the news every day. That's how dumb they think you are. They even put it out there, oh, Danid, fluoride on the go for your kids. Great for kids on the go. And they've got other brands that have a big school bus on the side. This water, ladies and gentlemen, literally tastes like crud. I'm going to drink some on air right now. No weapon formed against us shall prosper, as the Bible says. But it's a cumulative poison. Almost all the fluoride you drink precipitates out in your organs, particularly your thyroid, your pancreas, your liver, your bones. I mean, man, you can taste that. I'll guarantee you, we're sending this off. We're looking at different labs. It's very expensive. I'm going to send this off, this water, to have how many parts per million it is. Because the government says they want 1 part per million, which in major studies causes upwards of a 10-point IQ to 20-point IQ reduction, depending on the study or age group in children. And ladies and gentlemen, this taste, whatever's in it, I mean, it is strong. And we've boiled down different bottled water sediments here at the office, in there on the stove, just to, do a basic study on how much sediment's in it. And these bottled waters, it's just incredible. All of them, Ozarka, you name it. I'll drink another drink of this. Whew, man, this is what's being given to babies all day long, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine. And the American Medical Association, American Dental Association, says kids don't even need this, that it causes dental fluorosis. That is a fact. But they market it, and these mothers give it to their children. There's your dental fluorosis if you're watching on PrisonPlanet.tv today. Look at this. You know what's in most brands of rat poison? In fact, you can just search engine the term fluoride as rat poison. You'll get photos of, in fact, do it, guys, fluoride in rat poison. And you'll see, going back to the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, right through to today, that it says fluoride and sodium fluoride with a skull and crossbones. If you go to the water treatment plant and get a tour, the bags of it have big, giant skull and crossbones. And it says, if you ingest a gram of this, you're going to have organ failure. But they put it in your water. Look right here. Colgate. And it says if you ingest more than a pea-size amount, oh, there's CBS. Too much fluoride can ruin the bones. Oh, yeah, all over Australia, all over the U.S., they'll have droughts. This is what's really proven it to ranchers and farmers. They'll have droughts in Australia, the United States, Canada. It always comes out in local news. And the farmers go, well, because the river dried up or because the pond dried up, we were giving them municipal water here at the feedlot, and within a few months, all their hair fell out, and my cows, my horses, in Australia, they were raising kangaroos. They died. I mean, you give sodium fluoride municipal water. You put a goldfish in municipal water, it rolls over within a day and dies. I mean, take a fish tank, pour some water in it. You'll get cruelty to animals charges on you. You can't put that fish in Florida. It'll kill it. But wait, my kids are supposed to drink it. Oh, it just came out. The Times of India, most prestigious, one of the oldest newspapers in India, a long-term government study finding massive retardation, reduced fertility, and bone disease because of the fluoride, because the IMF World Bank recommends 5 parts per million in India because they think they can get away with killing these people right out in the open. Here in America, you get 1 part per million because you might notice how much it's hurting you. Now, how am I not supposed to, in a restaurant, walk up and warn people? And everybody's scared of the cops. Everybody gets quiet when they come in and sit down at the Pokey Joe's. So I get up and I walk over and I tell them. And the good news is they were not looking at me like I was a complete lunatic because enough of this has now come out. First I said, oh, you came in here to get out of the heat. Little friendly thing. Hey, do you know about the world government? And they said, yeah, I know about it because now it's out in the open. And I said, well, do you know about the chemical weapon in your drink right there? And I looked at them real serious because it doesn't even matter. Why do I even do this show? Look, folks, I can't do everything for you, okay? It's real. If you ate a teaspoon of this Colgate, you would get sicker than a dog, ladies and gentlemen. This is a chemical weapon. It's a fact. The Nazis used it. The Soviets used it. I'm warning you. I care about you. I care about my fellow man. I don't have death and hatred for mankind like the globalists, the eugenicists, who openly want to reduce world population.